My name is Shakina Francis. I am a first-year apprentice, Sheetmetal for Troutman and Shreve, Union number 9. I like the apprenticeship because unlike normal school, which I have been down that road, I don't have to pay for my training, and what I learn, I get paid to learn. Like as a first year, we do have separate schools, which is usually at night after work, but it's not that long. But at the same time, I'm still gaining knowledge and understanding of my job while I'm actually on the job. Learning on the job gives you what I call real world experience that most schools don't give you. I love the fact that going to school and working is all real world experience and it all counts the same. Whereas if you go to school, you get your degree, you go back to try to get a job. They're like, oh, well, school experience doesn't count. Here, it does, 1000%. Compared to my last job where I got paid monthly, it's really hard to make monthly straight. So I really do enjoy the fact that I get paid weekly now because the pay is pretty high. You don't really have to worry too much about trying to save or split checks that much. You have the ability to pay bills and buy yourself nice things pretty much all at the same time without having to worry about how am I going to make it to next week or how am I going to afford this. It makes saving money seem a lot easier and more possible. The possibility of saving money because you get paid weekly and the checks are pretty decent, it makes it easier to see, oh, I can save up for this, I can save up to that for that. I can afford to put away $100, $200 a paycheck and not touch it if I want to or not. You have those moments where it's like, I'm gonna buy whatever I want. Why? Because for the first time in a long time, I can afford to. If I wanna go out and get it, I can get it and only have to wait till Friday to pay whatever bills I need to pay and I don't have to worry about paycheck to paycheck. I love not being stuck in survival mode all the time. The work I'm doing now is gonna help me in the future because I'm trying to go to underwater welding. Where this is starting off as sheet metal, so you're just beating duct together. Eventually it will turn into welding and different opportunities. I'll know how to actually make stuff and forge stuff by hand. Even if I didn't want to go into underwater welding, by the end of this apprenticeship, I'd have enough knowledge if I wanted to. I could start my own business. Personally, I enjoy working with my hands. I've always been a very hands-on person. I enjoy looking at my work and seeing what I've done. So for me, this is over the moon. Once it's actually done, people can drive by and you can say, I helped build that. You know, it's living proof of something you've actually done, which a lot of jobs don't give you. I do love that aspect that at the end of the day, I have something I can look at and say, I did that. But there are a lot more people willing to help out here in this type of labor-intensive industry than you think. And you don't have to be one of the guys. You don't have to be butch, you don't have to be manly, you don't have to be overly strong. Be you. There's nothing wrong with being feminine, being female. You know what I mean? You have to show up for the job and you do have to put out some work. So if you're not ready to work, then don't do it. But if you're ready to work and you want to see some stuff going out and want to see your accomplishments outside as people drive by, get out and do it. There's nothing wrong with it and we need more females. You know, show these guys they don't run the world.